I can't even get COVID without an update coming out. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Time has been a window. Since the last update, I've been recovering well, or at least I was, and then COVID happened. But of course, that's when the air conditioner died. And let me tell you guys, in South Florida, it is very hot in the summer, especially without air conditioner. And this is only made worse because I couldn't go anywhere to cool down since I had COVID. Talk about the worst birthday I've ever had. Well, at least Saya came down to visit me. The only problem with that is that she ended up getting COVID herself from seeing me. Meanwhile, in my absence, there has been some information dumps about the future of CSGO. This involves a major update for Dota 2, which had several leaks, once again confirming suspicions. Basically, new strings were discovered in the update confirming that CSGO will be taking a similar approach to what they did with Dota 2, allowing you to launch the game through either the Source 2 engine or the original engine. This way the game will be playable no matter what, even if the Source 2 release is buggy as all hell and nearly unplayable at first. But it also means something far more important than that. Now, as we all know, the Source 2 engine is very different than the original Source engine, especially when it comes to the physics. So different, in fact, that Valve's own developers had originally talked about how the game would feel very different porting it over from the Source 1 engine to the Source 2 engine. But what about the Portal 2 port to the Vulkan renderer? As we all know, during this experiment, that game changed very little. In fact, the only thing that really changed was the frame rate actually got worse. But that was just a simple implementation. This, on the other hand, is a full rebuild to allow full Source 2 optimization. So even with both the Source 1 and Source 2 versions of CSGO coming to the same launcher, don't expect Valve to build it with an exact 1-to-1 ratio. The difference is going to be far greater than when Dota 2 went from the Source 1 engine to the Source 2 engine. The physics systems are just too different and they affect way too many aspects of the game. So while those players who don't want to switch over to the Source 2 version of CSGO won't have to immediately switch, realize that the tournament scene is actually what will dictate which version of the game will be used. So the choice actually becomes arbitrary after one version begins to get played more than the other. The good news is people won't lose their skins or agents, as they have already been confirmed to be moving over to Source 2. Now, when will this happen? We don't really know, because Valve uses something called Valve Time, where they can never accurately predict when something is going to be released. But don't misunderstand, this is not going to be the same game. This will be a new version of Counter-Strike with some pretty major changes, even though they're technically trying to disguise it as the same game and trying to get as close as possible to it. Kind of like how Counter-Strike Source was just supposed to be Counter-Strike on the Source 1 engine, but turned out to feel very different and in fact even split the community. Now, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as extreme as that, but you can see where I'm going with this. On top of that, nothing major has been done about the anti-cheat. So unless Source 2 has some sort of anti-cheat features that are under wrap, it looks like cheaters will continue to run rampant outside of third-party clients, while Valve will continue to do very little to obscure that. Speaking of cleaning up the community, I know I haven't done any Overwatches in a while, and while it remains to be seen how effective they are anymore, let's jump in and finish this video with a few of those. Hopefully this is one feature that will not only be brought over to the Source 2 version of CSGO, but also improved upon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and get ready for some Overwatch. Okay, so the first one was some really weird map where everyone was just full on spin botting, so let's move on to the next case. Alright, here's a more popular map, and it's far more important to remove the cheaters on the maps that are actually played like this. As you can see, the suspect has 12 kills, 125 damage around. Actually, those stats make it look like he may actually be legitimate. But we'll keep watching and we'll see if he's doing anything suspicious. Alright, pushing his way over here through Palace. There is one guy on the right-hand side. He should know approximate location of one guy here because of that Molotov that came in. Took a shot, took another shot, is able to spot out his head a little bit there, and finishes him off. One more guy in sight. Seemed like he was a little more aware of the guy in sight, especially considering that guy did not make any noise, and then expected this guy to peek him from jungle, even though technically the bomb is ticking away at the other site. Seems overly aware of everyone's location. Alright, one more CT over there, making his way through CT spawn. He's kind of just staring at him through the wall as he makes his way back over here towards the A site. Looking at this guy through the wall, it does look like he is using a vision assistant. All right, making his way over here towards the A site. Throws a little flashbang there, shooting over there towards connector. Going to be re-peeking here. One guy is technically out, but there's another guy about to peek up. And because of this, he doesn't know which guy to aim on because he can see them through the wall, and it confused him. All right, making his way back over here towards the A site. Re-lining up Canary through the wall and through the smoke. Actually, I guess he just shot him through the wall. I guess the smoke hadn't been up yet. But regardless, you can see that he pre-aimed him absolutely perfectly. He is not messing around anymore. 3 more guys over here in sight. Peeks out wide. Takes out one guy by triple box, but gets instantly traded. This is definitely one of the worst kinds of cheaters to play against. The ones that are technically legit hacking. Even though they are blatantly wall hacking, they're trying to hide it as best they can. He's able to take down Puffin here. Of course, his teammate gets one of them underneath the balcony. Going to be peeking over here towards CT spawn. Not quite able to get on target as he holds the angle here and waits for Shark to peek out towards him. Smoke's going to come up, and the suspect's actually going to push through and try to hunt down Shark. What a great play, only because he had more information than he should have had. All right, once again, making his way over here through Palace. I don't know if he's actually gone any other direction. We haven't seen him go anywhere else this entire game. Knows there's a guy on the left-hand side waiting for him to peek out, able to take him down. Those wall hacks are blatant. Gonna be flashing over here towards site. Misses the shot, though. No matter how good those wall hacks are, if you can't hit your shots, you're not gonna get the kill. Gonna be peeking back out over here. Last guy in sight is actually on the left corner here. Is he going to try to take him down? Is he going to peek out wide enough? He's still fighting that guy over by ticket booth and is finally able to take him down. Shark, though, in the corner here. He's going to jump out. Does get surprised by him a little bit. Misses the shot. Gets taken out. And actually, I think the counter-terrorist won that because of the Shark's play right there. And that's kind of strange because, honestly, we could see him. I guess the suspect forgot about it. All right, the suspect pushing up over here is going to spot out one guy over there by jungle. He's going to fall back a little bit as this counter-terrorist pushes aggressive, but flashed himself. So he wasn't quite able to go for the attack yet, but now he is able to take down Frog. And the suspect holding the angle, able to tag Donkey and finish him off. And now wants to push up more aggressive here. Molotov's going to come in, force him back with his teammate. One guy is flanking, but look at this. He is absolutely aware of it and able to take down Rose. Meanwhile, Bell's able to take down Puffin. That's only going to leave one counter-terrorist remaining. That'd be Shark, the guy who won that previous round. But he is not going to be able to pull off the same kind of magic this time. All right, on to the pistol round. The suspect watching over here towards Palace. He knows that there's at least one guy in Palace. That's why he's not rotating off, even though most of the calls are coming from other locations. One guy in underpass is going to be peeking out, takes a shot at him, and chasing him down. Can he finish him off? He does. This is going to leave 3 terrorists remaining with bomb over there towards B. Actually, it looks like the suspect now has bomb control. He doesn't really have to push anything. He can just sit here and wait for those terrorists to come in after him. All right, 2 of them making their way over there towards middle, about to peek out onto him. He is going to spot out one of them, taking some taps here. Does get dinked, but able to finish off Rose after pre-aiming him through the wall. Of course, he knows that the other guy might approach from the other angle. He can kind of see through the wall. At this point, I think he should realize that no one's going to be approaching from up top there. One guy underneath underpass. He is taking some shots at him, able to tag him quite low, but that terrorist does get the bomb and is running away. Able to get out of there. Will be able to plant that bomb. The suspect's going to go for the flank here. Of course, he knows everything is clear because he has way more information than someone who wasn't wall hacking would have. Peeking over here towards top mid. Able to take a shot and gets taken down by Shark. 27 kills in 17 rounds. Absolutely destroying the competition, and all it took was some wall hacks to do so. Making his way over here towards middle. One guy on top right mid. He's got that deagle. Will he be able to get the one dig? I honestly don't think he will, unless he toggles on some kind of aim assistance. But he knows that there's one guy coming through underpass as well. Able to flash him. Holding the angle. Takes the shots. Does a little bit of damage. Can he finish him off? It's really close. That guy's down to 20 HP. And he is able to finally take down that terrorist. Now peeking over here towards Catwalk, where Canary is fighting against him and his teammates with a scout. Not the greatest gun for this situation. And the suspect's going to push aggressive, but looks like Vulture's going to be the one that actually picks up the kill. It's just going to leave Shark left in a 1v3 with a P90 and the bomb. Very difficult situation. Approaching over there from Palace. And the suspect actually has not spotted out his location yet. Okay, now he realizes where he's going to be coming from. So he's going to see if he can get into a better position for it. Peeks out, spots him out, And pushing over here towards the site, tags him once, pulls out the deagle. Can he finish him off? And yes, he is able to get the final kill. Time for the Overwatch resolution, and there we go. Nice little legit hacker right there. We got to get rid of him from ruining the game for others. For aim assistance, insufficient evidence here. Vision assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt. Closet cheater using wall hacks. Definitely one of those more annoying cheaters that tends to get away with murder. As for other external assistance, going to go with insufficient evidence here. Didn't see any B-hop script or anything like that. And as for griefing, going to go with insufficient evidence here. He wasn't technically griefing his own team or anything like that, but he was definitely wall hacking and ruining the game for everyone else in the server. Alright guys, finally got rid of a legit hacker. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day. More Overwatches to come in the future.